In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to calculate the volume of a cube and a rectangular prism. So you should know now that this is what a cube looks like. These single dashed lines show that each one of these lengths equal the same number. Now, because it's written here that one of these lengths is 5 centimeters, all of them must be the same, and hence because this is a cube, and in a cube all the lengths are the exact same length, not only these four at the front, but this one at the back, that one, this one on the side, that side, bottom, back, side, and all the lines that you see on the top, so basically every single line you see in this cube is equal to 5 centimeters. So calculating the volume of an object is calculating how much space it takes up. So how much space is inside this shape? How much space is being taken up inside? That is what we are trying to calculate. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write down your formula. Now, the formula for the volume of a cube is V equals length cubed. So L stands for length, and the length in this question is obviously 5 centimeters. So I'll just mark that as L, and I'll just write here that L means length. Okay, a cube is pretty easy because no matter what cube it is, all the sides are just going to be the same number. So should be pretty straightforward. Now what we're going to do is we're going to substitute the 5 into this formula. So V equals 5 cubed. And just like I say all the time, if you're going to use your calculator, you put what you see exactly as is into your calculator. Okay, 5 cubed is the same as 5 times 5 times 5. Now, if you're going to put this in your calculator, you would literally press 5 and you'd press the to the power of button and you'd put a 3 up there. So see how that's exactly the same? Press equals and you obviously get 125. Okay, but don't feel like you have to try and do it in your head, because if you're sitting a test and tests are long and you're under pressure and you're pushed for time, it's very easy for anyone to make simple mistakes, even with really simple calculations. So if you put everything in your calculator as a precaution, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so we'll say volume equals 125 centimeters cubed, because the units for volume is cubed. Area is squared and volume is cubed, and that is it. So moving on to the volume of a rectangular prism. This is what a rectangular prism looks like. You could relate one of these to a tissue box in real life. A tissue box is a rectangular prism. What we're going to do as the very first thing is write down the formula. So volume equals length, width, and height. So when we have no gaps between anything, it means there's an imaginary time sign in between. So this is also the same as length times width times height. And here, the L stands for length, the W stands for width, and the H stands for height. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to find out what my length, width, and height is in this example. So start off with the easiest one, the height. Well, the height is 4 centimeters because that's how tall or how high this prism is. So I'll write H next to the 4. And then we've got our length and our width. Now, it doesn't matter I guess, which one you want to label your length and which one you want to label your width, because at the end of the day, when you put these numbers in to your calculator, no matter what order they're in, you'll still get the exact same answer. So I'm going to go ahead and say that 8 centimeters is my length and 12 centimeters is my width, which it is, but let's say, for example, you got confused and put these the other way around, it still wouldn't matter. So now I know what my H, L, and W values are. I'm going to substitute those into the formula. So V equals the length, so 8, times the width, so 12, times the height, which is 4. Okay, again, you're putting this into your calculator as you see it. So 8 times 12 times 4, and that equals 384. So the volume equals 384 centimeters cubed, because we're calculating volume and our units for volume is cubed.